Hey guys, Mr. Care here. Welcome to the online learning PPT and video. I hope this clears up any confusion that's going on. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. But I decided to make this video because I thought it's pretty important that not only do you have the opportunity to read this PowerPoint, but you also, have a voice that maybe helps clear any confusion that you might have. So let's get right to it. I don't want to make this video too long. I know you guys got lots of stuff to do. So let's get to the table of contents. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the schedule, which is your class times. It's a little bit different than when we were in person in school. So make sure to either write it down or keep track. The next one, number 2, is going to be how to attend class, so I don't mark you absent. All right, this one's pretty important, so make sure you pay a lot of attention to number 2. 3, we're going to go over rules, right? Online etiquette, because rules on the internet a little bit different than in person, so we're going to make sure we have those all squared away. Number 4 will be the assignments, basically how you'll find your due dates and how it will be structured. It's going to be a little bit different than in person. Number 5 will be about getting help. If you want to set up a meeting, if you're struggling in class, you don't understand an assignment, anything like that, we're going to talk about how you can set up a time with me. And finally will be 6, my closing remarks. So let's get right to it. So number 1, our schedule, all right? So for online learning, classes will follow the bell schedule. So your homeroom will be 7:45 to 8:10. I would really suggest you use this time to email your teachers and tell them that you're at school, because we have in-class attendance and we have homeroom attendance. So I would use that little bit of time just to shoot your teacher an email saying, hey, I'm here. And that's all you got to do. After that, we have period 1 all the way to lunchtime, and then period 6. And then we have the end of the school day at 1:05. So pretty standard, pretty normal compared to when we were in person, but make sure you know what classes you're going to at what time, because you're going to have to check in for each of your classes. So that's going to bring us to number 2, attending class, okay? So in order to be marked present from my class, you will need to do the following. Go to Google Classroom. On the banner at the top, if you look on the right, not the left, my mistake, you will see a link. It's red. This will allow you to join our classroom's video call. Once you join the video call, you just need to write hello to me, all right? That means that you're there and you're not just being a robot. Of course, if you decide to suddenly leave after 5 or 10 minutes, I'm not going to mark you as attending. Okay, you need to be there for the entirety of the class. That's what attending class means. The big part is if you join more than 5 minutes late, I'm going to mark you absent, okay? I can't have students joining 10, 15, 20 minutes late. Number 1, that's distracting to other students, it's distracting to me, and you're not taking responsibility for your education. That is a big no-no, so please join class on time. I will quickly show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if I was a student and I wanted to join Mr. Care's meeting, I would go up, right? I'm just going to use 2A. And right at the top of your stream, you're going to notice a meet link, okay? You click on that to join the call, okay? That's what you need to do for attendance. So make sure you have that down. Practice it on Sunday if you have to, but make sure you're getting to class on time and you're writing hello in chat so I know you're there. All right, let's keep moving. So online learning rules, this is going to be a big one, guys. I know that the environment's changed, right? We're not in person anymore, but that doesn't mean that the rules change, all right? Online learning is an extension of the classroom, right? And my classroom expectations remain the same. If you can't do it in school, you can't do it online, right? I don't think that's a really hard concept, and I think it's something you guys should be able to get. You're, 14, 15 years old, this shouldn't be a hard concept. But due to the fact that we're using technology more and we're video conferencing, there are some more rules added, and I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but I need to make sure that you're getting the best education possible, even if it's just through a video. So if you do not do what I'm going to read off, you are either going to be removed from the video class, which I will then mark you as absent, or if it's quite severe, quite awful, then I'm going to report you to the office. So basically, don't spam chat, all right? This is not a place for you to chat with your friends. You can do that after school, all right? I do not want to see chat filled with all kinds of nonsense. You will be instantly removed, okay? Just don't do it. It's not respectful. The second one, don't be in an inappropriate setting, all right? Don't be lying in bed. Don't be on the toilet, anything like that. That should not be a hard concept, all right? Just take responsibility for your education and don't be in an inappropriate place. If you don't mute your microphone, right, and you're talking, or the background is really noisy, or you decide to play music or something, or dogs start barking for 5 minutes, I am going to remove you from the class. You are distracting myself, you're distracting other students, so please be mindful of your setting, all right? That's very, very important. That being said, if you don't mute, maybe you're in a quiet setting, but you just start talking. If you start talking over me and I am unable to teach my class, you will be removed. You don't do that in school, so you're not going to do it online. Like I mentioned earlier, don't start speaking and chatting about non-school related things, all right? I don't want to hear you talk about how your weekend was, all right? That, once again, is for something after school hours. If you're distracting others through actions, so for example, if you're, I don't know, playing with dolls and moving them around in front of the camera, if you're making funny faces to make people laugh, I'm going to remove you, okay? Once again, you don't do it in school, so you can't do it online. If you have any questions during our video time, just write to me and say, I have a question, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. I will apologize ahead of time. Sometimes it's really hard to see the chat, especially if I'm teaching. So please be patient, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. So let's keep moving. Like I said, I want to keep this short. I know you guys have other stuff to do. Number 4 for assignments, this is going to be a little bit different, all right, than as it was in school, but I think it's actually going to be a big advantage for a lot of students. You're not going to have to juggle your assignment due dates. So as you know, if you're a cohort A or C, which is blue or online, you're going to have video classes with me Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is our help day, all right? As always, I'm going to post your weekly info on Sunday, which is all the assignments and materials you need for the entire week. Why that's going to be particularly useful this time around is you have 5 days to do all of the assignments that I post. All your assignments are due Friday at 1 o'clock that week, okay? This gives you time to work on it at your own pace. Once again, late work is not accepted. So please be mindful of that, and please remember your due date will always be Friday at 1 o'clock. For cohort B and D, which is silver and online students, okay, you will be attending video classes Thursday and Friday, with Wednesday being your help day. All assignments for the week are going to be posted on Sunday, just like the other cohort. And just the same as them, your assignments will be due Friday at 1 o'clock as well. Once again, all materials are under the weekly info section of your Google Classroom. All right, we should be in the habit of looking in that section by now. It's already been 3 weeks that we've been doing it, and tomorrow will be our 4th week. So feel free to hop right over after you watch this video, and you can start getting to work on your assignments. Now let's talk about getting help, right? If students are struggling, if you're having some problems and you need help, okay, I'm available after 10:30 on Wednesdays. I would love to be available from the start of the school day, but we have teachers meetings from first thing in the morning till about 10:30. All right, so sorry about that. I wish I could be available right at the start of the day, but the school makes us go to some meetings, so I'm unable to attend. If you have questions or you need help, okay, you need to email me a day or two before, okay? There are 105 freshmen, and that means that there's very likely that people are going to be asking for the same time slot, all right? Because of that, I would love to meet as many of you as I can on Wednesdays, so make sure you're giving me some notice so I can see if somebody has taken a time slot, all right? Please be specific with your problems. Please don't say, I don't understand. I don't know what to do. I need help. Those things don't actually tell me what the problem is, right? So, help you and help me by giving me more information, all right? That means that I can give you materials or I can kind of pinpoint the problem. So please be mindful of that as well. And lastly, my closing remarks, all right? I understand that online learning is kind of difficult, but you had a few months of it last year, and you've been using Google Classroom all basically since the start of the school year this year. So you guys should be a little bit more experienced with it. Once again, if you ever need help, just shoot me an email, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Once again, there's a lot of freshman students, so if I don't get to your email right away, I will. Just give me a little bit more time. As my closing remark, I'd like to say, wear your mask, social distance, make the right choices, and soon we'll be back in school. All right, well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Have a great day, guys.